Wait, Brimstone and Nunna's back? Jumpin' peppers, this is smiley time!
Never forget to enjoy the sauce, folks.
Indeed. And after a very long hiatus, I think it's been, 5 months since we started recording? We're finally recording! And we get a crewberry. No relation.
Kickstart my heart, hope it never stops.
Sour fruit. I forget exactly what that... I kind of missed what it was saying. So, our mission is to gather information. Break out those D20s, everyone.
The usual JRPG routine for a new town.
Yeah. Last time... So this is Karen, Maria's daughter, who is apparently to be sacrificed.
Oh, Maria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually in East games, bell towers or bell ringing, it's usually a bad thing. I don't know, would you agree on that one, I think you played more East games than I have.
I honestly can't think of too many bell towers of significance other than the Campanile of Lane. But really, you'd probably be best off asking GTF. He's pretty much the authority on East lore of the people that I know.
Ah.
I can't hold a candle to him.
Gotcha. Yeah, he knows his stuff. And we're getting here about Old Man Regg here. Who loves exploring, but he can't anymore because of monsters. So, apparently we found Indiana Jones' dad. Luckily, Regg gets a lot more character development in this particular, in this version of the game.
Yeah, the turbo version, he was just kind of there.
Yeah, and Crotch, the old man, only said 2 things. Yeah, I can understand when things going down since there's monsters sacrificing everyone. That wouldn't make me very happy, I don't think.
No, I'd start looking to move. Although, then again, your options for relocation in this particular region involve, colonizing a volcano or working your way through a snowfield that likes to drop you down slides unless you're wearing the world's most impractical footwear.
Yeah, this is very true. Well, of course, then you can always locate down to, but of course, I don't know, parachutes weren't invented yet.
Also, it really has been a while since we, last did any recording for this, because I was totally gobsmacked at how huge those treasure chests were just now.
Oh, yeah. And
I
here's
completely forgot about that.
Yep, and here's Mudo, and we have these graves here. Apparently they're those that have been slain by monsters. Yeah, quite a few of them. Yeah, this town has definitely seen better days. Of course, with a name like Lamia, I don't know. It's kind of like Castle Anthrax. It's not a very good name. And we have a deserted house here to really give you the feeling that, yeah, people are dying and this is, this town is really going downhill.
They sacrificing everybody.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of hinted at the turbo, but, I mean, they really hammer it here. Apparently, her dad's missing. Oh yes, the well in Regg's basement. Which actually is quite useful in this version of the game.
Oh, how so?
Well, besides serving as the plot MacGuffin later on, it actually is a place where we can heal.
Oh, okay.
No, you think? No, I haven't heard anything about, people dying and the massive graves outside and the deserted houses. I would never imagine something was going on.
Yeah, I suppose if you came into this house first, then maybe, but if you've been talking to anyone around here, you probably can't miss the topic.
Very true. Yes. Well, yet another problem Adol's gonna have to fix. Through massive amounts. And here is probably one of the most infamous salesmen of all of East in any video games.
Ah, yes.
Yes, her selection is the best. Indeed! Now, folks who don't know about Zalem, in the original version, she was, well... And let's put it this way, she's kind of a flirt in this one, too.
Yeah, I believe in the PSP version you can do quite a bit of gift exchange with her.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I don't have that version.
Yeah, the PSP version, you can bring her, like, flowers and fruits and such, and she'll eventually give you, like, a pie or a cake or something like that.
And yes, I bought the hyper cutter. Don't call it the hyper cutter for nothing, I don't sell it for nothing either. I guess no one's played the turbo version will get that joke. But yeah, no, Zalem in the original, she was, just kind of there, she was dressed somewhat exotic, but, nothing like what we saw. And ever since Eternal, yeah, she got a massive makeover.
Also, there were some huge suits of armor off to the left.
Yeah, they were. So let's go ahead and equip that hyper cutter. It's a blade of green alloy.
Doesn't look very green.
No, sprite limitations and all. If this was E6, it probably would be glowing green.
Oh, another, you kind of randomly throwing out fireballs there reminded me of something. One other thing in the PSP version, you can hit townspeople with your fireballs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they have, like every NPC in the game has their own quote for when you fireball them.
Oh god, so is it like Magic Scheherazade sort of stuff, like arg, ouch, peep?
In the, at least in the U.S. Localization, a lot of the being fireballed quotes are very jokey. A lot of them are references to other games, like one of the characters in Lance Village, if you flame her, yells, "Youch seafood soup."
Oh god! Oh, that's hilarious. And here's Regg. Aw, poor Regg. Yeah, it kind of sucks being an archaeologist when there's monsters afoot. So, here's the well. And yeah, it's rather big. If you go and press, I forget if it was the attack button or whatever, you can actually, as you see, you get a full restoration.
Not bad.
And I think you can actually come here as what, I think it's actually one of the teleportation places too, but I'm not sure.
Well, even if it's not just getting into town, it's not exactly a long haul.
Yeah. You know, you don't have to run all the way back to, let's say, Rance or the Rue Village in order to heal now. So that's always a good thing. Anyway, I think I've talked to most of the people here. Let's go ahead and go on with the plot.
Gort!
Gort! Yep. Hello, Gort. Sure. Oh, one of those sort of dreams. I don't know if you should be telling me about that.
TMI there, Gort.
Oh. Oh, it's a prophetic dream. I'm sorry. Yep, and here I am. Oh, monsters. Well, that's nothing to us. It's dangerous to go alone. Oh my god, he had expression change. Mention of Sada here. Talk about him later when we get more information about him. And cutscene.
Oh wow. This is something different.
Yep. Just like the scene when Tarf was kidnapped in Burn Village, this is also shown as a cutscene. You know, the sad thing is, if he waited probably another day, I would have showed up and it would be, you know, we'd have 2-player action going on here. But last
Jolly cooperation.
Yep. Last that doesn't happen until E7.
Move, Gort. For great justice.
Yeah. And, wow, with a punch like that, maybe Sada can save the, well...
Yeah, he propelled him like 12 feet.
Yeah. Taking lessons from Bruce Lee or something. But... Oh, yes.
Yes,
guys...
I have very unhappy memories of its size and complexity.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do get lost a bit in this area. But of course, it wouldn't be an East playthrough if I didn't get lost.
True enough.
Hey, I know. And yes, Hadat. I love Hadat in this game, in this version of the game. You'll see why in a moment.
What is it with the town protectors having, like, the most guttural caveman-like names?
I don't know.
Gort, Slogf.
And yes, we have Hadat the Militant Santa. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, what? I don't know what happened. Well, you mentioned what possibly could go wrong earlier. Well, now we know. And knowing's half the battle. But, yeah, I might recognize the music. This is what, in the Turbo version, we would hear if we went to Pim's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they play it here when you talk to Hadat. I don't know. When I first saw that, I mean, with the wreath in the background, the beard, it reminded me of, like, you know, Father Chris, you know, the old pictures of Father Christmas.
He's in the off season.
Yeah. And we have the Lyra Shell. Basically, the Lyra Shell acts as our codec for this game.
Kept you waiting, huh?
We can ask Hadat questions. Yes, Hadat actually has a lot more things he can tell us instead of, you know, the same thing over and over again.
He is the obligatory town info dump.
Pretty much. And yeah, so gee, keep hearing about this family heirloom sword. I don't think it's actually important, do you, hon?
Nah.
I didn't think so either. Probably some metal toothpick. Also, I just realized, you look at Hadat's hand, his pipe is like miniature compared to his hands.
That's kind of tiny.
Really makes like Hadat look like a frost giant or something. Here we get the scoops on the monsters coming in. Note the idea about 6 months ago. I believe that was around the time of the storm wall showed up. So some nice tie-ins there. This is the Eternal version of this game, and you know, specifically this one and the PSP did a good job tying everything together and cleaning loose ends and expanding things.
Well, they certainly had enough years and revisions to revise this thing.
Yeah. Also, when he says the place is too complicated to be mapped, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I mean, come on. Every time Dracula reappears and Castlevania shows up, I mean, the whole thing gets changed, and yet they have maps for that damn place.
Yeah, I would certainly not say it's unmappable, but of course I am always too lazy to make a proper map, so I just always try to barrel on through, which with my sense of direction just never turns out well.
I wasn't going to say anything about that, but
It doesn't even have to be said. Anyone who's been watching me to any degree knows well about my propensity for getting lost in a walk-in closet.
Yeah. Anyway, and he opens the doors for us. We're good to go. Note that doesn't expect us to get through, because apparently it's guarded by monsters. And yeah, here we go. And yeah, the monsters will come after us if we... They don't stand still like the turbo version. So let's go ahead and use our telepathy magic, quote unquote. Zero. Always love this part.
The armor he was equipped with, now I'm just imagining a Rue wearing Adol's usual uniform.
I see he's got blood stains and everything. Of course, it's not Adol's blood, but... Oh yes, Lady Zava. Those who played the turbo version and never played anything else probably going, who the hell's Zava? That would be... Yetai.
Ah, yes.
And... Whoa, wait a minute, wait, just a second. Now we can finally live in peace? So what, the monsters are so scared of him that they see Adol as this giant red harbinger of death and destruction that lusts for their blood, and now that he is dead, they can finally go back to their peaceful human-eating ways? Okay, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, back to the actual recording. And Zava, well, she, and I do say she, is a total different thing altogether. Anyway, so we're here, and I guess I'll call it here. So till next time, this is Brimstone.
And this is
And we'll see you guys next time.
Till
Toodles.
then.